Hello there. Our September heatwave is set to continue with more sunshine around the corner over the next few days. Now, temperatures on Tuesday reached 30.8 degrees Celsius in Hampshire. We don't see 30 degrees every single September. We had similar kind of temperatures back in 2021 and 2020. Now, so far this year, the highest temperature we've recorded all year was 32.2 degrees Celsius, and we're going to get really close to that during Wednesday. If we get past 32.2, well, that becomes something quite unusual. There have only been 4 years in the last century that have had the hottest temperature of the year recorded in a September. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that stat. Now, you might have been hearing about the extreme rainfall we've seen across southeast Europe with some severe flooding here.
I'm in St James's Park in London, where the temperature is currently 17 degrees, right next to Buckingham Palace. Now, today has the potential to be the warmest day of this year so far. That accolade so far lies in June, when the temperature reached 32.2 Celsius. It could be a bit higher than that today. So the forecast for us all is a hot and a sunny one. Hot particularly in the southeastern quarter of the country. Very warm for the rest of us, with temperatures widely from the mid to the high 20s. But once again tomorrow, for the vast majority, it's going to be dry, it's going to be sunny, it's going to be warm or very hot. And again tomorrow, we could reach 32 Celsius or possibly a little bit more than that for some, but widely into the mid to the high 20s, Tina and John. And this weather continues into the weekend, when it may start to break down initially from the northwest.
Was that the midges or the mosquitoes or a wasp trying to get you then, Carol?
Yeah, I tell you what, the minute you go live, animals just are drawn to you. There were a couple of beasties resting on my arms and then on my nose.
There's an elephant behind you. Made you look. Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you a bit later.
Love that Carol checked.
Yeah, I know. 18 minutes past 6.
Temperatures are expected to peak today as the spell of unusually hot weather continues across the capital and the southeast. Forecasters are expecting temperatures to reach 32 degrees Celsius, followed by a tropical night with temperatures not dipping below 20 degrees. A heat health warning has been issued for vulnerable groups.
Hello there, good morning. A lot more blue sky and sunshine across the capital as we head through the rest of this week, and we are likely to keep the heat too. The nights will be feeling more muggy, rather humid, with some really quite moist air moving in on a southeasterly wind, but the wind only very light, along with perhaps some Saharan dust in the atmosphere too. So watch out for some spectacular sunrises and sunsets over the next few days.
Heed those messages from the RNLI. They are there to keep us safe, but it would be good if we didn't need them a lot of the time. But yeah, looking forward to a nice hot day around the coast. Sorry if you're at school or at work, but if you can get here afterwards, maybe come down and enjoy the beach. Talk to you later.
Good morning, everybody. And what a view I've got, Tina. Look behind me. You can see across the lake to the London Eye. And the Royal Parks have actually asked, please do not light barbecues in the parks.
Scorching should be today.
Absolutely right, Tina. Yes, I want to show you my view. I'm in St James's Park. Look at how tranquil it is over the lake, looking over at Buckingham Palace. Now, Tina mentioned there's scorching. Did you know that in the last century, only 4 years, we've had the highest temperature of the year recorded in September? That could well happen today or indeed tomorrow. The temperature would have to get higher than the 32.2 Celsius recorded in June in Chertsey for that to happen. Now, the forecast for today is a hot one and also a sunny one for most of us.
You're having a good week, aren't you, out in the sunshine?
Oh my, I love my job, John. Have I ever mentioned that before? But I really do. Look at my view. We're looking over the lake towards Horse Guards Parade. Now, at the moment in St James's Park, the temperature is 18 Celsius, but we've got a 10-degree difference in temperature north to south currently. So in Altnahara and Kinloss in northern Scotland, the temperature is only 9 degrees, but in Alderney in the Channel Islands, it's currently 19 degrees. And of course, we are in one of the Royal Parks, and they have asked, please do not light barbecues or have barbecues in the parks. It's going to be hot. In fact, the forecast for today is just that, hot and sunny. Now, if you haven't got hot weather, you're looking at very warm conditions with temperatures easily into the mid to the high 20s.
Thank you. You love your job. We love you doing your job. It's
We
lovely
do.
to see you out there enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
7:53.
right back at you.
And the forecast today for all of us is a hot one and also a sunny one. And again, very warm or hot. And if we don't exceed the highest temperature today, we might tomorrow. And John and Tina, that's because we're starting from a higher temperature first thing in the morning. And so the temperature will just shoot up from that point onwards.
Carol's outside Buckingham Palace, and Carol, record-breaking temperatures expected today.
Yes, potentially, Tina. We've got to beat 32.2 Celsius to make it the warmest summer or warmest day of the summer so far. That won't beat the September record-breaking temperature, but it will be high for us for this year. Now you can see the view behind me, Buckingham Palace, the gardens in front, gorgeous plants, beautiful colours. But I was talking to one of the gardeners and he was saying they're coming up and next week the spring bulbs are going to be planted.